I just thought we'd go over quickly what's going to happen this week because, again, it's an assignment that gives you a lot of space to explore and dive deeply into things that are new to you. And I just want to make sure everybody is marching and pushing themselves forward to a new level of understanding, okay? You don't need to worry about where everybody else is. You just need to understand that we're all here as a team to help you move forward in the depth of your understanding of programming. So this week, we're going to expand from the notion of learning all of the classes that exist in the Java API and being able to use them, which is a very important part of your growth as a programmer. But now we're going to circle around and talk about writing your own classes. So I usually get a mix. I get some students who've done this before and some students who haven't. So we're going to take a couple of weeks and get caught up on that. This is chapter 6 in the Gatus book. 5 and 6 talk about methods and classes and writing them from scratch yourself. So you want to review that content if some of this is new to you or it hasn't taken hold in your mind. And what I want you to do is, well, here goes the solution to last week's homework from some sample students from an earlier course. So we're going to talk about making a note class. So I mean a musical note. And I describe to you exactly how I want the computer to understand a note, okay? It has a certain length. You hold the note for a certain amount of time. It has a certain pitch, and that's its value. And it's just an integer for the value. And I'm telling you that there's a formula. Right here is the formula for converting that integer into a frequency in hertz. So understand you may not know anything about musical notes or the way to store them in a computer. That's okay. All of the content for you to learn about that is in this problem statement. Feel free to talk to each other. Feel free to talk to me. Feel free to take this as deep as you want to go. At the minimum level, you have to write a class that represents a note in this fashion that includes these methods listed in red here. And you have to write a second program that's going to use the note class and show that all of these methods work. That's minimum. Now, beyond that, you can go into, and there are a lot of details down here in the extra resources for the week. You can go into the sound supporting classes of the Java API. You can look at other classes that are available in external libraries. You can get into the details of the protocol used to send information back and forth between digital musical devices and a computer called MIDI, the musical interface for digital instruments. You can build an API, you can build a GUI and have an interactive keyboard. We've had students do that in the past. None of those things are required unless that's the level you're at. So if that's what would be the next step for you because you understand how to write classes and you did it last semester, then that's what I want to see happen. If classes are brand new to you, then your focus is taking care of the basics, making the class work, being able to work with the debugger, okay, and walk through the class step by step and see how it's represented in the debugger. There are video lectures posted on that. You always have 24/7 support, so don't bang your head more than 2 times. Get right on to tutor.com and talk to them about how to move forward. You need another set of eyes to look at something. Post your homework to the boards. So it's a really exciting week, and we can do a lot of really interesting individualized solutions to this assignment. So I want you to think about it that way and to just focus on extending your knowledge. Okay? All right. Have a good week.